Squash Soup by Megan Larson. She has a blog. I don't know if it's her blog or if it's a blog that she writes for, but it's called The Laundry Moms. So anyway, when I was researching acorn squash, because that's one of your superfoods, I just ran across that. So the first thing that you're going to really make sure that you have is a very, very, very good chef's knife. I cut off the top of the acorn squash, and then we're going to cut the acorn squash in half. This is and this is Pampered Chef's knife, by the way. And this is a Pampered Chef scoop loop. I think that's the name of it. But anyway, I'm just going to use the loop just to get the seeds out of the acorn squash. If you want to be fancy and save the seeds, you can. I am not going to do that today. All right, so we're going to do that to both of these halves, and then do one more. Getting ready to make some acorn squash soup. I just thought this would be fun. This is not something that I would normally prepare, but I'm excited to have it. We might use it, you know, as a, y'all, you gotta use your CrossFit muscles. There we go. Might want to give it a little of that action. I'm not a chef. I'm a Trim Healthy Mama coach, so you might be like, that is not how you do it, but just how I'm gonna get it done today. I'm doing the best I know how. Okay, y'all hang on just a minute. I feel like I have an ant on my foot. I didn't. Something on my shoe must have been pinching me. Okay, whew. Had to use those muscles. All right, just gonna scoop the rest of these seeds out here. All right, kind of getting us ready to make those jack-o'-lanterns, huh, in a few weeks. Months, in a couple months. It's already fall here. No, just 1 month. It's September something. It's fall inside my house, not outside of my house. Okay, all right. So I have my Instant Pot here. Sorry about all that noise. All right. I have the, make sure you always have the pot in. This is the little, what's this called, little rack? I guess. Y'all, my hair is sticking to my lip gloss. Okay, I'm just gonna sit the acorn squash like this in the Instant Pot, okay? So that's how I'm sitting it in there. I've never done this before. This is just how it makes sense to me. You have to have at least 2 cups of liquid in the Instant Pot. So I'm gonna get 2 cups of water. Okay. All right. Pour that in there. I'm gonna start put the top on, make sure it's sealed, and how long? 7 minutes on high. Okay, so I'm gonna click manual, and I'm gonna go down to 7 minutes. Mine is like 34 minutes is my set time. Okay, so that's set. So we're just gonna let that cook the acorn squash. Our acorn squash has about 5 minutes left, but what we're gonna do is get the rest of the ingredients ready. Let me read over this recipe real quick. All right, gotta get tidy-tilly over here, girls. Tidy-tilly. Make sure that's not wet. Okay, so when this finishes in the Instant Pot, what we're gonna do is let it sit for a few minutes to cool and then scoop out and place into a blender. So what we're gonna do, I think I'm actually gonna use my tall blender. That's what my kitchen soul is saying to do. Let's get that out. And what's great about this recipe is that you can have bacon, number one, but you know, you could add shredded chicken. You could just have it as a side with a salad and have maybe a collagen tea. We can add gelatin to increase the protein. We could add collagen to replace the protein in the soup, just so it makes sure we have enough protein with our meal. And this would be a good warm, something to have in the evening. That really the only thing that's giving you fat in here, to call it an S, is the bacon. And the bacon that I have is turkey bacon. And then I do have a bag of bacon bits. So that, honestly, it could be a good fuel pull to have, but we always want to be sure we have adequate protein. So this recipe, it's THM compliant, but it's not a full one in my opinion as a coach, because y'all know protein is super duper important. Please always remember to shake up your chicken stock. Today I'm using organic free-range chicken stock from the Kroger's. No antibiotics or hormones ever, it says. Kind of cracks me up. There we go. All right. All right, so we're just getting everything ready for our acorn squash. That's gonna have to release the pressure. I always put a towel over that so it doesn't get the steam everywhere. All right, we're almost done. Okay, they look done to me. Okay, y'all, these are kind of falling apart. Look at that. I'm not even gonna have to scoop it out. Hallelujah. All right, just gonna be real careful here. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a little closer. A little closer. Okay, there's a little bit left in here. So what we're gonna be doing is just letting that cool just a smidgen. And I'm gonna put, there's some acorn squash that's in the bottom of the Instant Pot. So I'm just gonna use my tongs and just plop it in my blender here. Okay, I'm gonna remove my trivet, Amy Potter. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a little slided spoon to pour this out. It's not too much, but I didn't want to lose it. And it's something I can do while those are cooling off. Okay. Oh, move him right over there. All right. So what I normally do is get my squash up on a oven mitt that I don't mind washing and just kind of let that fall out of the skin. It's gonna come right out very easily. If you get a little skin in there, honestly, in my opinion, it's not a big deal. That's probably some really good stuff. I mean, it's a beautiful green color, that's for sure. I missed some, didn't I? All right. Might be easier just to scoop it out. Y'all, this stuff is just falling apart. That's great though. Less work. That had some skin come with it. Okay. All right, I just got one down. All right, one more hole to go. I think it's really good to feed our bodies foods that are in season during that season. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do teaching on fall superfoods, to help y'all kind of think that through as well. This is a little bit messy. It's like a little science experiment, but it's gonna be so worth it. Okay, this one fell out all by itself, so we're just gonna transfer him over there. Might be the best way to do it. Get your 2 spoons, girls. Y'all remember, Coach Amy's here to troubleshoot for y'all. All right, let's get this blended. Now, I will say, since this squash is hot, you just want to kind of make sure that it doesn't get too hot in here, so you can use the little vent thingamajig, but you don't have to. I'm going to blend it on medium because this is so soft. All right, I would say that's fine. The little pieces of skin are in there. If anybody asks, you can just say it's parsley. It'll be fine. So this is turkey bacon. So the way that Coach Amy's making this as is right now, this is a fuel pull. How many? 3 large pieces of bacon. Well, this is about 5, and I'm just gonna use them up. Let me get my kitchen scissors. Just gonna chop them. Oh, all right, 2 teaspoons of salt. Yeah, good supper for me tonight. 2 teaspoons garlic powder. Oops. Heavy sprinkle of pepper. Just 5 twists of that. And then it wants a heavy sprinkle of steak spice, which I don't have. So I'm just gonna do a little drip drop of liquid smoke. Sounds good to me. All right, now we're just gonna blend this up a little bit, and I'm gonna store this blender in my fridge. And when I'm ready to heat it through to have it for a meal, I will have it. All I'll have to do, you can give it a little buzz again if you want to in your blender. Put it in a pot to heat it through. And remember, you can add protein source to that if you want to in the form of gelatin. You could have that soup as a side. Lots of options you could do. Okay, friends, so it's time to go. Thank y'all so much for watching. And I have a soup ready to go tonight for my supper. I may pair that with a little sandwich or something, just something super easy. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Bye, y'all.